done. I just did like a 20-minute, actually it was like 21 minutes on Facebook, but I thought I'd hop over here, chat with you lovely people. I'm gonna need to start setting the bike up inside. I feel like I need to find a way to do these at the computer, mainly just because I've noticed I make a lot more money on the computer lives. No, just the way it is, guys. I prefer walking outside, honestly, and I'm still gonna do a lot of them, but man, realistically, I really need to find a way to set up the webcam and just do them right there. Gonna work so much better. Again, just in terms of benefiting me. Although, like I said, Facebook will be coming soon for all of it. When that happens, I'll just let people know, look, follow me on Facebook, because there's gonna come a point where, like I already know a due date, like when it's gonna happen for sure. Just gotta be realistic. I've already been told, I got an official notice, stuff updated on my page, that I will be getting full monetized lives before August 31st is what I've been told for Facebook. So in that case, it just makes sense for me to do all my lives there. Love you YouTube peoples, but you just got to be realistic. YouTube is not keeping pace with some of the other platforms. What's up, Peppermint? Hey, Peppermint. So when I switch over to full Facebook for lives, you can follow me on Facebook just to watch for the updates. You gonna do that, Peppermint? All my regulars, because it's gonna happen. Like, it will happen this summer. I got an official notice yesterday. I will have everything I want on that page before August 31st. So, which could be today. Once that happens, you know, but appreciate the support here. But yeah. Yep. But I'll still keep lots of videos going for you guys, of course. You know. But it's kind of at a point where, you know, yeah, these lives just don't do as well as they need to. Unless they get me supers or they pick me up consultations. But we still have to document the cardio. So, I mean, even if they're only making a small amount, we document everything. It's still good because it's still videos. Might not be as active on live, but I'll keep up with the content. Awesome, man. Appreciate that, Peppermint. I'm just surprised there are people who don't use Facebook. Like, to me, Facebook has been, you know, for 15 plus years, has been the social media site. I'm just surprised more people aren't on there who say, oh, we don't use Facebook. I get on YouTube. That seems weird to me because I don't know anybody who doesn't use Facebook. Right? So, like, when I hear someone in here who says they don't have a Facebook account, that's crazy to me. I've never met an adult in real life who doesn't have Facebook. Like, I don't know any. So to me, that's just insane. Like, I'm like, seriously? It's the biggest social media site. It also pays the most money. So this just kind of seems really weird that, you know, someone says they're not on Facebook. It just blows my mind. But they're on social media. I get it if they don't like social media at all. But yeah, anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's just my generation. But that also works for my outreach, doesn't it? Because who's my target client? Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, at this point, if I had unlimited applications, like if I was getting so many clients that I'm having to turn 10 away at a time, 20 away, I would go to only over 40 or minimum age 35. Like, if I was ever in a situation where I was getting 10 applications a week, I'd raise my age for clients. Yeah, it could be a generational thing then. Like, all my friends and family are on Facebook, literally everybody. Jason, I have never been on Facebook, X, Instagram, or any of this. Okay, but you don't have social media, but you're on YouTube though, so it's interesting. But that's okay. So you're a non-social media person. It's just strange to me when someone says they use social media and they're not on there, right? Like, if someone's on X or Instagram is a regular thing and they're not on Facebook, it seems weird to me. It's been my primary social media for 15 years. And literally everyone I know, like all my old high school buddies are on there. Like every real life friend I've had almost my entire life from about age 15 on is on Facebook, and they're on my friends list. Like everybody I went to high school with in 2 different states is on my friends list. There's like 7 girls I've dated and stuff who are on my friends list in the past. It's just, yeah, all the way back to high school. You know. Now, serious exes who did have good breakups, we're blocking each other. But, you know, that's different. Coach, would you still suggest 1.5 grams per kilo body weight or 1 pound for morbidly obese? I'd go with the per kilo, Chad, because realistically, I mean, do they need the more? You know, now, but we're talking minimums to maintain muscle. So it's going to depend on the context, Chad. Due to possible protein overfeeding helping fat loss, maybe it might be useful to go up as high as the 1 gram for them. Or it might be useful to just have them force feed protein. But the downside, the question I would ask is, you know, how much strain is that going to put on certain aspects of their body, you know? And are they getting the protein from what sources? If you can get them to do lean protein without a bunch of saturated fat, you could do that. But if they're one of these people, oh, I'm going to get all my protein from steak and eggs, well, not necessarily. You know, got some heavy single daily programs. Don't do it, Fugo. Don't do it. I've done it. Do not do it. Trust me on this. 19 out of 20 people are not going to hack it, including yours truly. And it's not that you're a weak person. It's that it takes a completely different mindset. Bulgarian light type training can break you psychologically. And it's not like you get bigger or stronger than other programs. You see what I mean? So, you know, to factor that in. Although, you guys will see the vlog today, I did go back to more of my old school training. I'm going to do full body 4 or 5 days a week, middle of the week. Even I could have weeks where I do it 3. We're going to go back. I'm going to call it old school bodybuilding training. But we're obviously doing heavy squat, bench, and deadlift every week. Moderately heavy, you know. But today, for those curious, I did back squats. My heaviest set was a 405. Then I did weighted dips, weighted pull-ups, straight arm barbell pullovers. I went for a PR there. Barbell curls, standing calf raises, wrist curls, laterals. All right, 8 exercises, 3 sets of each. All right, and now we out doing fasted cardio. It's showing 1 bar. It's acting a little squirrely here. So I'm definitely, a lot of these though, I'm gonna get the bike set up where I can get my webcam and everything set and move the bike over behind the computer. Assuming I don't feel like setting up a lab. The laptop's just too much work for me to do. It's not gonna have good audio. You know, I feel like I need to do that for these lives here, because I've noticed the ones at my desktop versus this streaming on the phone where I have no settings or control, they make way, way more money, right? And if I'm gonna do the streams, I might as well get paid. Like it could be an extra $500 a month just for doing one of these a day on there instead of my phone. That adds up, right? Hell, that's almost a car note. Almost, not really. My car runs me over 6. It's almost like $700 a month. But you guys know what I mean. Also, guys, we do have coaching slots open, by the way. Hit me up. I have coaching slots. I also do the consultation calls for anyone who needs individual help. But yeah, Chad, I mean, we could argue about that, but I mean, there could be a point where you just protein overfeed them. But if they're morbidly obese because they eat a bad diet, you could just honestly put them on that 1.5 grams per kilo. They'll be perfectly fine. Look, if you've got them doing cardio, lifting, and eating clean, they'll probably be fine on 150 grams of protein. Because even if they're eating that and they're eating clean and you have them lifting, they're probably going to gain muscle. If they're an obese novice, they're going to gain muscle. even on that just fine. So that's how I would look at it, Chad. I mean, feel free to discuss it further. We can get some conversation going. All right? We can get some dialogue here. It's kind of dropping the bars around. And the weather, it might be the weather, it's overcast, it's trying to sprinkle.